We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Colorado Rockies. First pitch of the at-bat. Dylan Moore started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1.
7 o'clock.
Now the pitch. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Batting second.
Stepping in now, Kyle Lewis, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Next for Seattle, Josh Bell.
Number 55.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Ground ball to second. This could be two. One there. On to Desmond, and that finishes off the inning, a double play. Here's Ryan McMahon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch.
The second baseman.
Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Oh no, it dropped.
Batting second, the left fielder.
At the plate, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball two. 2-1 after the foul ball there. From the stretch. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. To Gordon for one. On to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
The right fielder.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. On a line, that's a base hit.
Batting fourth.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him at first. Highway robbery right there as the inning is over. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Franmil Reyes.
The left fielder, number 32.
Down the line and fair, that's a hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Reyes gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball just inside. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pillar's there. And that's the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Tom Murphy. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number two. On the ground to the left side. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Batting seventh.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
We got a full count.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
On the move is Pilar. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. So 2 on with 2 away. And up next is Speedy D. Gordon. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Pilar. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Bottom of the inning now. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. Good pitch there on the inside. Black called the strike. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. At the plate, Justin Turner, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A ball and no strikes. Gonzalez. It's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Travis d'Arnaud stands in as he looks at a called strike. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the... Digging in now, Marco Gonzalez. 9-1-2 due up. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Mariners pitcher with a 1-1 count.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Skied into straightaway right. Blackman's after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Well into the outfield turf as he makes the stop.
Now batting.
Digging in, Dylan Moore. He singled his last time up. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is under it. 2 gone. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Now in the box, Kyle Lewis. 0-for-1 for him here in this one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Pilar. Into the bleachers and gone. So that'll bring up Josh Bell.
Number 55.
As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Blackman on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
The third baseman.
In now, Kyle Seager.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
McMahon's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Bottom of the third now, and that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
To the plate now, Antonio Senzatella. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Standing in, Ryan McMahon, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases.
The left fielder, number 11.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the left fielder, and that one is gone. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon.
He swings and sends it on a line to right center.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Stepping in now, Ian Desmond. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to right. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready now, Adam Duvall. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. Standing in now, Justin Turner. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting, catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Slapped hard the opposite way. Irvin is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's ball one.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
One strike.
Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Line toward the alley in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. Into the box, Phillip Irvin. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. Line drive to center field. Duvall is there, and he has it for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Marco Gonzalez, and he may instead be asked to bunt. Jose Marmolejos will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And they can't run it down. Ready with the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Hit out towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
Now batting.
So now to the plate, Dylan Moore, as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. 1 run scores. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The tying run comes around all the way from first to score. It's now a 5-5 ball game. In now, Kyle Lewis, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
The first baseman, number 55.
Josh Bell, the next to hit. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. To the plate now, Franmil Reyes.
Number 32.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
In there, a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Kyle Seager.
At the plate, Kyle Seager, as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Duvall is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready once again, Tom Murphy. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hit to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Brendan Brennan, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 65.
Leading off the inning, Dansby Swanson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Lewis waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Raimel Tapia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies, number 15, Raimel.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 2 balls and a strike now.
1 strike.
Grounded back up the middle. Gordon is there, and they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
At the plate now, Ryan McMahon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. The relay, but too late, and he's safe at third.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. high in the air out to center field. Lewis is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
The right fielder, number
Here's
19.
Charlie Blackmon now. He
Charlie.
scored after reaching on a single in his
Blackmon.
last time up. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
5 runs, 10 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. Jairo Diaz, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. So stepping in, Phillip Ervin, a fly out and a single for him so far. Line drive to center field. Duvall is right there, 1 down. Now at the plate, D. Gordon.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Blackmon. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping into the box, Brendan Brennan. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Leading off the inning, Charlie Blackmon, and they'll need him to get something going here. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Charlie Blackmon.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And right into the shift. Oh, and he whiffs on it as it's by him at first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ian Desmond.
Into the box, Ian Desmond. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Here's the 3-0 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hit back up the middle. And there's his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Duvall.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Yusmeiro Petit comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
Yusmeiro Petit.
Standing in now, Adam Duvall. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Name of the game out on the mound is to disrupt timing of the hitters in the box. He certainly got this guy on the defensive.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Lewis comes on now, and he has it 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, third base.
Striding in once again, Justin Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Count now a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it is. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Long run for the right fielder, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. In to score, the runner from second.
Now batting, catcher,
Into the box now, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Lewis. On the warning track, he makes the catch. The relay throw on to third, but he's in safely as they also push across a score to make it a one-run game.
Number 7.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Matt Kemp will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
For the Rockies, number 25, Matt Kemp.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. In to score from third is the tying run. It's an 8-8 ball game.
The batter, number 24.
To the plate now,
Second
Ryan
baseman.
McMahon. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here.
Nope.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And the runner is in from second. The relay. Throw to third, but he's in there as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
The left fielder, number 11.
In now, Kevin Pillar. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Ben Bowden takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Dylan Moore.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The center
Digging in now for the Mariners, Kyle Lewis. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Pulls this one in the air out to left.
Chasing after it is Pillar.
He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. So digging in now, Josh Bell, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Charlie Blackmon.
The right fielder,
Aaron Fletcher enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Seattle.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Aaron.
Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis waits on it. 1 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ian Desmond. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and no strikes. Skied into straightaway right. Irvin is there, 2 down. Settling in now, Adam Duvall. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
1-0.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field.
The batter.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Hit down the third base line. There is Seager. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of all set for the start of the inning, and digging in is the outfielder, Franmil Reyes.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the 1st out. 1 away for Seattle now in inning number 7. And into bat next, the 3rd baseman, Kyle Seager. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Ranging back is Pilar. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Tom Murphy. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Duvall will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Pitch on the way. Line towards center field. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So that puts the Rockies' leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Irvin is over to his left as he snags this one for the 1st out of the inning. Josh Fuentes will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Please. Pinch hitting for the Rockies. Number 8, Josh Fuentes.
Ball 1.
Off the plate.
Runners on first with 1 down. A ball and a strike. Two and 1.
Off the plate. Ball 2.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. Line to the right side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Michael Givens enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out.
Leading off for Seattle.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Phillip Ervin. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Into the box now, D. Gordon, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. The 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Hit hard to third. Turner has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Ty France will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Mariners. Number 23, Ty.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Check swing here, and they'll appeal it down to first, but Carl Dixon's right on it. He went around, so that's strike 1. The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Another full count pitch home. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Number 36 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Digging in, Kevin Pillar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
For the Rockies, the left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1 the count to Pillar. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for Colorado.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon.
Charlie.
Pulled toward right center field. Lewis is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Ian Desmond. He flew out in his last at-bat. Daniel Murphy will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Number 9.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a looper to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam.
And here's indication from the dugout of an intentional pass, and that will load the bases here and set up the force at the plate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Justin Turner comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. To second now, but he's safe as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
Into the box, Travis d'Arnaud, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1-1 the count now. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from third.
Dansby Swanson is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0.
Oh, that's just out.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
This one's down to third. A toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. All set to start the ninth. Ninth in this one, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Dylan Moore. James Pazos comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. Pazos is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. For a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Number 1.
At the plate, Kyle Lewis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard towards center, so he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
The first baseman, number 55.
So now to the plate, Josh Bell, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder, Mlb Reyes.
To the plate now, Mlb Reyes, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Just a tick behind for a strike. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out. Now to the plate, Kyle Seager, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Last chance for the Mariners. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Now batting, catcher, Tom Murphy.
Carlos Estevez has been summoned here and will try to keep this one tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. Standing in now, Tom Murphy, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Garrett Hampson is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9.
Number 1.
Andres Munoz enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Garrett Hampson is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Ryan McMahon is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is foul for the first strike. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will. Sean Newcomb takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. So striding forward now, Phillip Ervin. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1 ball, no strikes to count. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The batter number.
And here's the speedster D. Gordon as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. He pulls this one into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? A tag, and they got him at second base to turn a double play. Standing in now, the pitcher, Andres Munoz. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. 1-1. Newcomb, playing here in his age 26 season. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, and a changeup. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Even at 2-2. The pitch. Lined hard to the left side. Foul. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Charlie Blackman. Here's the first pitch to him.
Blackman.
This is skied into short left center. Reyes comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Daniel Murphy steps in now. A base hit in his first trip. From the stretch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a clutch hitter when it mattered. Ended up driving in 3 runs, and they were all 3 important runs to drive in. Without him, this would have really been a different game.
A 12-11 final in this ball game. The Rockies scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Sean Newcomb is the winning pitcher of record. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan, please. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Atlanta Braves and the Seattle Mariners. Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Pham.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Lewis, but that's going to fall in front of him for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. At the plate now, Brandon Lau, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one.
Counts 1-0.
A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
A dive, but he's back. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, look at the sliding stop to second for one. Oh, but he beats it out. So we're runner at first here with two gone in the inning, and that brings in Freddie Freeman from the stretch. Grounded to the right. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
In now, Christian Walker. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Stepping in, Dylan Moore. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mariners.
Now here's the pitch.
The shortstop, Dylan.
Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in, Kyle Lewis. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Lewis.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's off the scoreboard. Wow. Josh Bell the next to hit.
The first baseman.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Bell is really a unique kind of hitter. He bats from both sides of the plate, but what makes him so special is his ability to hit for power from both sides.
Yeah, and this is a manager's dream. This does not come down the pike too often, even in today's game with the best 750 players in the world. There are very few players with the skill set that this guy possesses.
Franmil Reyes stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. The next to bat for Atlanta, David Dahl. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. The 1-1. And he pops it up. And he's going to kick off the second with extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Batting seventh.
Into the box now, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there on 0-2. Some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. Comes set, now the pitch.
Kiermaier.
well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back in. Dahl, the runner at second with one away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Batting 9.
Stepping in now, Corey Kluber. Hit weekly back to the mound. And there are two away now. Coming to the plate now, Tommy Pham. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Right fielder coming on. He tracks it down, and that will... Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Tom Murphy, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Murphy.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. One out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone. Striding into the box, Phillip Ervin. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second.
Ervin.
Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Two out, nobody on. Called strike, 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
To 1-2 now. Kluber gets the sign. Here's the pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Walker has got it, and the side is retired. Stepping in for the Braves, Brandon Lau hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No ball.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Now batting,
Trevor Story steps in now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air to center field. Lewis waits on it. One down. Ready for another chance. Freddie Freeman.
Freddie.
First delivery to him on the way. Freeman, a 6'5" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He's playing third base tonight, although he's most often found across the diamond at first. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Stepping up now, Christian
batting,
Walker.
the first baseman, Christian.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Inside
Off
ball.
speed pitch, just missed inside. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Swing and a liner. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the third. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford.
Leading up for the Mariners.
First delivery to him on the
second
way.
baseman, J.P.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a liner. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Batting ninth.
Into the
pitcher,
box, Yusei Kikuchi.
number 18.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Nope,
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle of the order power guy.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Into the box now, Dylan Moore. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Four.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery throw is too late, and there are 2 on with 1 away now.
The center fielder, number 1.
So now to the plate, Kyle Lewis. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. Base hit, and that'll get a run in. Now a long throw to third. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
The first baseman,
So
number
that'll bring up
55.
Josh Bell. As Kluber's able to get ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
The left fielder, number 32.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes.
Reyes.
And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now
So
batting,
bases are empty
third
here with
baseman,
2 gone. And into
Kyle
bat next, the third baseman, Kyle Seager. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. And that's the third out. Leading off the inning, David Dahl. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now batting, catcher, Robinson.
At the plate, Robinson Chirinos. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. On its tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, but it's not in time, and the inning will continue. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Corey Kluber. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Swing and a line drive.
And this will get over his outstretched glove. A great effort there, but it's a base hit.
Kiermaier isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He'll score easily as they close the gap to 3 now. To the plate now, Tommy Pham. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Crawford has it for out number 3. And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
In now, Phillip Ervin. He popped out in his first trip.
Ervin.
Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. At the plate now, J.P. Crawford.
Batter, number 3. Second base.
Fouled away. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. On the move is Kiermaier. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yusei Kikuchi. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pham is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Leading off the inning, Brandon Lau, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
The batter.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Story.
Stepping in now, Trevor Story. As he hits one on a line to left field. Reyes is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
The third baseman, number 5.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dylan Moore, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Now batting.
Into the box now,
fielder,
Kyle Lewis, as he rips it on the ground to second. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
The first baseman, number 55. Josh.
Into the box,
Bell.
Josh Bell, as he lifts it in the air to right field. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Number 32. Ranbir Reyes.
At the plate, Franmil Reyes, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To second for 1. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Kyle Seager. But a good play by... Digging in to try it again, Christian Walker. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Now batting, left fielder
David Dahl to the plate now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
now batting.
In now, Robinson Chirinos. As a good changeup will get him to commit too early, and it's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Robinson Chirinos goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Corey Kluber. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That's been a great pitch for him all night. Able to push and pull the throttle a little bit, throwing a good fastball located and mixing in that nasty changeup with good arm action.
1-2 now to the Braves pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike. Into the box, Tom Murphy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And here's another ball well hit. This one to left field. The onslaught will continue as this is going to be another home run. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin.
The right fielder, number 16.
He swings and sends it in the air to right center field. Pham has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now batting, J.P. Crawford. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning.
Crawford.
And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 8 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Line to the right side. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, number 18.
To the plate now, Yusei Kikuchi. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1 pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. A bouncer up the middle. Story scoops it up. Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time and just 7th inning ready to roll. And up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brandon Lau. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Up next for Atlanta.
Standing in now, Trevor Story. He swings and grounds it to short. 1 there. Relay to Bell. The double play. And that's how the ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Dylan Moore.
Dylan.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So striding in, Kyle Lewis. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Lewis.
Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Stepping into the box, Josh Bell. Last time through was a base hit.
Bell.
Now here's a drive out to right center field. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out
The
single.
left fielder, number 32.
Into the box now, Franmil Reyes. Freeman is up with it. The tag, and he is out. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's out.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Christian Walker. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. High in the air into shallow left center. Moore ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, David Dahl. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Hit sharply toward the right side. Irvin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Kyle Seager.
The third baseman, Kyle.
This is skied into short left center. Dahl comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Tom Murphy. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today.
Now
really stayed staunch
right
on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. Kiermaier is there, and it's a very quick inning. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Robinson Chirinos.
Grounded to short. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Stepping in, Kevin Kiermaier. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful. All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. A little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
Lewis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Chris Davis will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Braves, number 2. Chris.
Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham, as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
8-2.